Excuse me. Let me scooch on in here. Okay. Okay, good, it is working. I do apologize. Give me a moment. I'm actually trying to get my gloves on before I actually get this done up. As you can see, I've got my little KitchenAid electric mixer out. This is part 1 of 2 to my little holiday stream, so this is the startup here. Give me a moment. I'm trying to get the another glove on. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be showing everybody how to make a vegan styled pumpkin pie cheesecake and a turkey, because you know it's Thanksgiving. Well, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I do apologize for like there being like a little bit of crowding here. Oh boy, I'm trying to get this situated here. Okay. I do have the other piece too for this. That's gonna come later. Okay. Okay, so first and foremost, hello there, my amazing, wonderful, beautiful Twitchians and YouTubers. This is Silent Sniper Girl and Rainbow Heart, depending upon where you live upon this amazing, wonderful, beautiful planet that we all live upon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know that part kind of got a little bit messed up. I usually do have a big over-the-top little deal here. I say welcome to everybody. Welcome to a very special segment called the Golden Gourmet Cooking Hour. I'm excited. So, as you can see, I'm like over here in this little space. We are going to start with making up the vegan style pumpkin pie cheesecake. I don't need to worry about the graham cracker crust part. I actually kind of already pre-bought one. Reason being, I'm kind of a little bit short on time, so I can't really make that from scratch for like right now. But anyway, this is to zhuzh it up. It's actually a pecan style pie crust by Diamond. Only brand I trust when it comes to certain things. So let's get started. I am going to take, like, literally, since these are like only 7.5 ounces each, I'm going to have to take a little bit out of a fourth one to even out the rest of the little vegan cream cheese. I'm going to put this carefully in here. It kind of cuts a little like regular cream cheese, this stuff does. Got a little, there we go. And going in. This is exactly one of the other reasons why I'm also using little gloves, so that way when I am touching this, it does not get on my skin and I do not contaminate the food. Now, I'm going to be recycling the little tubs after the fact. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to turn this on a little bit so I can kind of, yeah, there we go. See, I needed to warm it up a little bit because it was kind of getting a little bit stuck. Ooh. I was getting a little bit stuck on the little blender there. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my little show, the Golden Gourmet Cooking Hour. I am starting off with a vegan style pumpkin pie cheesecake. For people who are, mildly lactose intolerant or are actually lactose intolerant, I'm actually going to stop for a brief moment so I can actually show you this. This, if you like cream cheese a lot, it's called Violife. It tastes just like the Philadelphia cream cheese. It is amazing, and I really can't get enough of this, and I can't really rave enough about this. Ooh. Scooping this all out. And then after this, I'm going to be making up the turkey. Ooh. Now, I'm only making up a vegan style pumpkin pie cheesecake because I'm mildly lactose intolerant. And I know that there are some other people who actually have some, dietary issues and stuff like that, and they can't really have, like actual cream cheese and cheesecake when it comes to making sure that their digestive system doesn't, like, get all out of whack. Probably need to scoop it a little bit more. Let me scoop it a little bit more. And we're going to turn this back on again. Not gonna lie, this is actually a lovely little piece here, this KitchenAid electric mixer. I know that some people would be like, oh, you're making something vegan, I don't want to deal with that, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to try to say this right now. I'm not telling you to be vegan. Okay, I'm really not. This is just because of a dietary choice. I still eat meat. I have not given up meat, and I'm not forcing anybody to actually switch over to being vegan. I'm just specifically speaking in general that if there's anybody out there who actually, has, dietary limitations when it comes to dairy, you would want to actually go with, this particular stylization of cream cheese, because this particular stylization of cream cheese, it's not soy, it's dairy free, it's soy free, it's gluten free, lactose free, nut free, and it's free of preservatives. So it's 100% organic, and I know that there's a lot of people out there who, want to eat stuff that's more organic, and I highly recommend the Violife, and, that's just my opinion. Okay, so that's the third one of the 7.5 ounce. Still can't believe that was only 7.5 ounces, so I will take roughly about this much for the last little bit of it. So make it a full 8 ounces for what it was supposed to be. As my mother has always straight up stated, she's always straight up stated, rainbow, it's rainbow/silent, it's always better to have something and not need it than need it and not have it. So, alright, now we got this. I'm going to mix this up a bit. I seriously cannot get enough of this thing. I really can't. Sorry, I was actually trying to make sure that everything was actually still working on the little thing and that it was actually going. I was like, okay, I need to wait for a moment because it's like not catching up. But now that it's caught up, now I can see this. Okay, so next. Okay, so now I need to add in, give me a moment please, I would like to put this up. Not gonna lie, I do not like the little freaking small table. would have thought I would have already have had this little silly thing out, but I didn't. Anyway, so let's get back into this. I'm just gonna not the coconut milk. This thing does not want to open up all the way around. There we go. I'm not going to fully get it all the way open because I don't want to... Actually, no, I probably should. About that. Now, why does it state to actually open it from this particular end when it actually should have probably been opened from the other end? Yeah, I'm not going to futz with it anymore. Let me try to... stir a bit. Cleaning as I go, and I'm gonna change my gloves so that way I don't do cross-contamination here. Oof. Keep my hands clean at the same time. And now that I scratched my face a little bit, I am going to have to wash my hands now. That does smell really good. Excuse me again for a moment. Let that be my little rest there. All right. sorry. This is a little bit tough getting this on. I'm not used to working with little gloves like this. I'm used to working with gloves that actually have the little powder in them. There we go. That's better. Now we'll scoop that out of the way. Okay, what were we at? Excuse me a moment. Okay. Wanted to see where I was at with the vanilla and then the lemon juice. Well, orange juice, because I am allergic to lemon. Yes, Dark, it is a KitchenAid. It's a KitchenAid electric mixer, and I love, 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 love it. Okay, so I need 2 exact teaspoons of vanilla extract. And that's the tricky part, because you want to make sure that it's exactly only a small amount. 2. Alright, so there's the 2 teaspoons of the vanilla extract. Wow, that is potent. Whoa! I apologize. That I just came out of nowhere and it freaking attacked my freaking nose. Oh, now I'm not neat. Okay, and I'm going to add in the 3 tablespoons of orange juice. And yes, before you ask, you can actually substitute orange juice for the lemon juice. You just gotta be over the top freaking careful. There's 1. There's 2. And 3. Alright. Alright, I'm going to put this up. Stick this in the sink. Now then, let's mix this together first. This is smelling really, really, really good. Hi there, Angry Gamer! And thank you, Dark. I love this KitchenAid electric mixer. It is astounding. It really is. Like, I can't believe I have one. Yeah, it's starting to get all nice and thick and creamy in here. It looks great. Okay, now I need to make sure that I add in, oh, crumbs. Did not realize I was going to need to add in the tablespoons of the cornstarch. That should have been first. Oopsie. Oh well, I'll wash that really quick, and then after I add in the can of pumpkin puree, and then once I finish adding in the pumpkin puree, then I will go and wash and change out my little gloves again. I'll wash the little tablespoons. This is the pumpkin puree that I'm adding into this. You're alright, Angry Gamer. It's quite alright. Also, whoever followed me, I say thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. It made me smile. About as much as it makes me smile to freaking be able to cook on here. We eat lots and lots and lots of pumpkin around this time of the year, I've noticed. But I don't think anybody has ever made a vegan-style pumpkin pie cheesecake for people who have, you know, dietary issues. It looks amazing and it smells just as equally as amazing. And you're most welcome, Angry Gamer. I've actually been mixing this up as I go so that way it doesn't get all clumped up. That's what I'm worrying about, is that it'll get clumped up. But what I'm actually most excited about is actually being able to not only add in the small amount left of the ingredients that I need to do up for this, but I'm excited about baking this in my confectioner's oven. Oof. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to change my gloves. Look at that, guys. I got a little bit of the pumpkin puree on my glove. You're funny, Angry Gamer. Ooh, there we go. Alright. I am now going to quickly not just wash my hands again after I get done washing the little spoons, but I'm also going to quickly wash the little measuring spoons so that way I can add in some cornstarch next, and then add in the pumpkin pie spice. Ooh, that was close. Pumpkin pie spice. And then add in, for the final ingredient, the sugar. And I recommend getting this particular type of sugar, because if you get any other type of sugar, it's just going to make it taste weird. It really does. Like, it's like, ugh. So, give me a moment. I'm going to wash the spoons really quick. Okay, the spoons are clean again. I'm drying them off. And then I'm going to wash and dry my hands and put on new gloves. If you're talking about the pumpkin puree, Angry Gamer, it's what you use in order for you to make the pumpkin pie cheesecake. There we go. Right, and I got new gloves. Alright, now I'm back over here and I'm going to put on the new gloves. Okay, so I need 4 tablespoons of cornstarch next. It's going to get added in. Poof! The cornstarch up and went poof on me. Oh! Oh my, we had a little bit of a poofing now. I'm all good. Now I'm gonna have to change my gloves again. It's alright. Ooh. Well, nobody said that going into the kitchen and actually doing up cooking was not gonna get messy. They warned me that it was going to be a messy job. I like your emoji. It's adorable, Angry Gamer. Whew. Alrighty, there we go. New, clean, little gloves. And now we need 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. And this is what you're supposed to do whenever you come to a dry ingredient like this. You're supposed to level it. Otherwise, it's not an exact tablespoon. Ooh. Because that was not scary just a moment ago. Let's turn this on. Since I'm starting to add in dry ingredients, it's going to start making it a little cakey. Aww. 3. Oh, no, that's 2. Wait, was that 2 or 3? Hey, Dark, was that 2 or 3 that I added in? Okay, well then I'm adding in just 1 more because you're only supposed to add in 4. That's why I was asking. Thank you, Dark, and thank you, Angry Gamer. Wanted to make sure that it was 3 first, because now I added in the 4th one. Okay, so then 1½ teaspoons of the pumpkin pie spice. I hope it doesn't poof on me too. And then I'm going to be adding in the 1 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. And then that's all the ingredients, and I'm going to allow it to mix thoroughly, and then I'll go from there. So here's the 1 teaspoon. Don't you poof on me too. I'm half expecting this to poof on me too. Just like the cornstarch did. That cornstarch was not nice. I probably should have opened these before I started this. Who ended up freaking following me after the fact, I say thank you. I greatly appreciate the follow. Darn it. Having a little bit of a problem here. There we go. Okay. Usually if you can't get into a spice, use a knife or use whatever you've got on your purse to actually get it open. If your claws aren't long enough, that is. Or you can't get it from here. Alright. Okay, here comes the 1 teaspoon of the pumpkin pie spice. Gotta be careful. Easy, easy. Here we go. There's the 1. Where's that half teaspoon? Ah, there it is. 1. And careful. Half teaspoon. Alrighty. Ooh, that just smells so yummy. Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot even believe how amazing that smells. And it smells like it's a authentic pumpkin pie cheesecake. Like, wow. Alright, now I gotta get 1 1/4 cup of the granulated sugar. I'm gonna have to add it in slowly because I don't want it to start getting all wah on me. Sorry, some of the little sugar bits in here are kind of like all hard and all balled up. So I'm fixing that. I am not playing with my ingredients. There we go. I genuinely do not like it whenever certain things clump up. I don't, because it makes it very difficult to actually be able to get like a whole amount. Ooh, okay, there we go. And then level this out. Alright, here comes the 1. Nice and slow and easy pour. That is amazing. Like, it looks amazing and it smells amazing. And I had a little bit spooged out on me. Where's that quarter cup? Ah, here it is. See, it's a little cup. The quarter cup's a little cup. Easily pour this inside of here, just like so. tea. Now, I'm going to turn this up a bit because it needs to be properly lit. Gotta make it nice and fluffy. I gotta get like an additional spoon in there so I can actually scoop down some of the ingredients. That's one of the things that you have to watch out for, guys, when it's everyone when it comes to cooking. You have to watch out for the ingredients being stuck up on the sides here. I'm going to turn this off. Got to turn it off briefly because I got to get on the sides here and make sure that all the other stuff gets down into the bowl so that we can get properly mixed. Alright. Now, we're going to turn this back on and we're going to allow the rest of the ingredients to get mixed. And then I'm going to go from there by putting it inside of the pie pan. Angry Gamer! Funny, yes, but don't do it on your face. We are steaming over here. Now we turn it all the way off. Whew. Phew, with that. See, this is exactly why you need to have one of these when it comes to this type of an electric mixer. It throws things. Uh-oh. I still see some ingredients that did not get properly mixed. Eep. Get down in there. You get down in there. You need to get mixed. You need to be mixed. Can't put you in my pie otherwise. Oh, cheesecake. Eee. Oh, the hazards of actually freaking having this type of a electric mixer at the same time of it being a blessing, it's also a hazard. This thing is going to get the thorough bath once I am done. Arm. Whew. And it's okay, Angry Gamer. There we go. But yes, it's okay, Angry Gamer. I still loves you as my fan. You're not in trouble at all, trust me. But yes, again, this is the little protective shield that you need to have when it comes to this kind of an electric mixer. Because when you get this thing going, man, it'll start flying all your ingredients out, and then it's like, pew! It's like, don't you be touching me! Alrighty. Now we're going to lift this up. Ooh. Oh, man. I got to turn this to the side. You guys got to see this. Let me scoop this over to the side so everybody can see this. Oop. Got a little bit on my arm. No! Look at this. Look at this. Yes, I did get it on my arm. Says it didn't have to do with my hands. I got it off my arm. That tastes fantastic. Holy crumbs. It tastes like an actual freaking pumpkin pie cheesecake. Like a real one. Like if you actually added dairy to it and it was the authentic little cheese, the little cream cheese that was used. Holy crap. What? I can't even react big enough. This is how awesome this is. Alright, now I have to do the difficult part. Spooning it into the actual little pie pan here. It smells amazing, and the little tiny taste that I got off of my arm, it is amazing! Oh my gosh! It's a pumpkin pie cheesecake! For a brief moment, it looked like it started to snow outside. No, it's not snowing, it was just a leaf that fell. Okay. Off this goes. And I'll stick this off to the side. Yeah. Arm. How in blue blazes? Here's where it gets tricky. I've never actually dismounted one of these things before. I need to dismount it. Oh! As it goes ploop. Back up. Okay, I see how to dismount this part. Ta-da! It was just an easy little twist for this. Ooh. I'm gonna do this. Here, everybody, take a taste. It's a twist with this too. Well. This is like so fluffy. I can't even begin to describe on how fluffy this is. It smells fantastic, and I can't wait to freaking, add this in here. And you both got it. But if I were to say anything, Angry Gamer did get it first. Wow, that's a lot left in here. get a little spoon here because I'm going to get like a regular taste of this. And I'm also going to end up having to take off my gloves anyway and change them out. Specifically speaking, because now I'm at the part where I'm going to be putting this lovely little bad boy into the confectioner's oven. But first I want to take a taste, an authentic taste here, of this connoisseur thing. Okay, so 350 is what I'm going to leave this at. Alrighty, now let's take a little teeny weeny taste and see what it tastes like. Holy crap, that's good. There's still plenty left in there, and I may end up freaking going to town on that later. Because it would be a waste for me to not eat it. Moving this out of the way. Lake. Gotta turn you down. 350. Alright, now this is going to take an hour to the fullest extent for it to cook. So, oh, well then I don't have to worry about, freaking, caught myself, doing it up in 30-minute intervals. There we go. I'll probably end up having to turn it back on for, well, like extend it out for just a smidge longer, specifically speaking, because I'm going to end up having to have it like cook for like a teensy tiny bit longer, specifically speaking, because it's not 100% like an authentic little electric oven where, yes. Ooh. If everybody will excuse me, though, I am going to at least put this away for the time being, and then I'm going to clear off the table, and then the next part of this, I'm going to be showing how I do up a turkey inside of a crock pot instead of, I beg your pardon, instead of doing it inside of a oven, traditionally. You're going to be seeing all the stuff that I'm going to be adding with it and everything. Ooh, this thing is heavy. Oof. I'll be right back. It's only being put away for the time being because it needs to actually not take up so much space. Now I'm going to wash my hands. There we go. Drying my hands. I'm gonna grab out my gloves. mistake. I was going to move stuff off of the table now, didn't I? Oh. I'll rewash my hands again. This indefinitely is a dish that I am going to make again. Me making up a vegan style pumpkin pie cheesecake. So don't think that this is the only time that you're going to see that being done up, folks. Whew. Have to move everything out of the way. Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to wash my hands again now. Ooh. If you will please excuse me for a brief moment, I'm going to go wash my hands really quick. Ooh. Yep. Phew. There we go. Grabbing out the turkey. Ooh. Hello, bad boy. Yes to this. Yes to this. Yes to this. Yes to this. And yes to this. Sorry, I had to get out my refrigerated freaking little ingredients here. You'll get to sniff it when it's done cooking, okay? I promise. Alright, everybody. Almost forgot the scissors because you cannot get into a turkey without opening it up the right way. Right this and this here. Okay. Okay, so this is the big part that I actually use to put the broth and stuff in. Which, of course, the broth is going to get made up first before actually doing up the actual turkey. So I'm not going to need my gloves quite yet until after I put everything in here. You start by pouring in the distilled water, distilled purified water, because every broth base starts off with water. You want to be careful when you're doing that due to the fact of backsplash happening. See what I mean? And you don't want to fill it up too much because you're going to be getting juices and stuff from your turkey. Ooh. Now the rest of that's going to be saved for whatever else I need it for. That's the lid. Since I don't want it to get dirty, I'm going to do it up like this. Ta-da! And I'm going to put this around like so. And since it's already an off, I'm not going to worry about me putting it into a plug. There we go. Okay. Now, we'll start off with the refrigeratable ingredients, since they have to go back in the fridge first. So, actually I should put this right here like this then. There. Stay. I'm using a little bit of the Christopher Ranch minced garlic in water. Man, that's potent. Give it a sniff, give it a sniff, everyone. Garlic is very, very potent. And it also activates your salivatory glands. You're going to want to take a small teaspoon. This is like a small heaped teaspoon. You're going to want to sprinkle it into the broth. Just sprinkle it out like so. Just like this. And it'll sink down to the bottom. Now I'm going to get up and put this one into the fridge. And then I'm going to clean the spoon. And keep going. Try, go. Alrighty. Next, we're going to use a little bit of the Premium Better Than Bouillon roast garlic base. Now you only want to use a little teeny weeny bit of each one of these little bouillon bases because they are potent, potent, potent. Ooh, that smells so good. Smell. Exactly. Alright, I got a little bit of the bouillon, or Better Than Bouillon base of the roasted garlic. Use my shirt. Okay, this is where I'm going to have to get one of my gloves on. specifically speaking, because of this. Or at least get it on enough to... There we go. Plop. Again, we're going to rinse off, not rinse, but wash off the spoon. So as to not cross-contaminate anything. And this will go into here. Next is the premium Better Than Bouillon sauteed onion. Ooh, I did not realize that I didn't have that much left of this one. Looks like I'm gonna have to pick up some more when I get the chance to. Using another glove. Carefully getting that in there. And again, we're going to wash the spoon. Next, we're going to add in the Better Than Bouillon Premium Roast Chicken Base. Again, only putting it on enough to, come on, get in there, there we go. Going to wash the spoon again. And finally, we're going to add in a little bit of the Premium Better Than Bouillon Seasoned Vegetable Base. Then we're going to add in the other herbs and spices that I actually have over here that I've been waiting to add in. See, this one's not as hard to actually put in versus a lot of the other ones. I'm stirring this up a little bit. Rest the spoon on here for the time being. Ooh. The broth is starting to smell really, really good right now. I cannot wait to actually put in turkey. I'm going to get a different spoon since I'm using that one now to stir. Alrighty. Now to get out the other herbs and spices. Mind you, this is a very extensive broth that I've actually been making for a very long time that actually gets the most flavor in your bird, and it also makes for a great broth for like any other type of meat too. Yeah, I know that this is a lot of spices that I use. Again, I'm not going to be using my gloves until I have to go and put the bird in. Because I am not touching naked bird. Alright, let's scooch over a bit more. Alright. Next, I take a little bit of oregano. Yeah, I know it sounds strange to use a little bit of oregano. And yes, Angry Gamer, you only use this much. Just a little bit. And then you just slightly sprinkle it in. So there's the oregano. This is my bottle of water, by the way. Sure, why not? Taking a little bit of ground cumin. And again, you only want to add in just a little bit. Bit of Italian seasoning, just a little bit, and you lightly sprinkle that in too. A little bit of the soul food. Call turkey from the upside down. Nega turkey? I don't know. Oh no, I knew what you meant. That's why I read it as upside down. You're silly. Good festive joke, by the way. So to reiterate for what people probably don't know, because this chat will not show up on YouTube, what Angry Gamer ended up asking was, what do you call a turkey from the upside down? A chicken. And this is the Lowry seasoning salt. You only use just a smidge bit of that. This is wood-fired garlic. Yes, if you haven't noticed yet, this is going to be like a pretty garlic heavy little broth. But garlic is actually really good for your heart and your kidneys and every other little organ inside of your body. So you can never have too much garlic. And you're most welcome, Angry Gamer. Next, we take parsley flakes. Just a little bit. And lightly sprinkle it in. And yes, these are all exact units of measurement that I actually use when it comes to me adding in my herbs and spices. Use a little bit of the accent. This has absolutely no salt in this. But I still only use just a smidgen of it. Next, I use a little bit of the Creole seasoning. Just an itty bitty 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 bit. Trust me, you do not need a lot of the herbs and spices that I'm actually adding into the broth. Next, I use a little bit of the garlic parmesan seasoning. Welcome, viewer, to the Golden Gourmet Cooking Hour. Right now, I'm in the middle of making up the broth for the turkey. I just finished making up the vegan pumpkin pie cheesecake, which is currently baking inside of my confectioner's oven. Just a little bit of the Italian chop house, but olive oil and just a hint of sea salt. You only need just a smidgy bit. I'm only using a smidgy bit of all of this for my broth. This is called fancy paprika. You literally only want to use a little bit of this unless you want to have a mouthful of fire. Uh-oh. If everybody would mind excusing me for a moment, I have to go plug in my computer before it dies. Oh dear me, oh dear me, oh dear me. Ooh. Phew, that was close. Sorry about that. I had to go plug in my laptop computer, otherwise it was going to go on me. Oof. Now back to doing up the herbs. Next is red garlic. Then we lightly sprinkle. next is a spice that I've actually been saving for this. No, sadly, Angry Gamer, the chat does not pop up in here for YouTube. Which is why I was stating to reiterate your joke. That was your little holiday joke. This spice I've actually been saving, and it's called Chica Lica Bam Bam Bird Rub. Ooh, that smells so freaking good. Oh my goodness. It's a little bit of the Knorr Caldo con Sabor de Pollo, which is chicken flavored bouillon. You only need just an itsy-weensy little amount. See? Just a little bit. And then we sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Right now, I'm just making up the broth. I know it takes a bit because of all of the herbs and spices that I use, but trust me, it is worth it in the end. Heavily worth it. This is a secret spice that I'm actually adding in to give my food that whole little wow to it. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Two more herbs, and then I'm going to stir this up, and then I'm going to get out the bird and start giving it a rub down with a little bit of vegan style butter and a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt, just a bit. This is Lipton's onion soup mix. This stuff also makes great French onion dip. Oh my gosh. Like, I can't rave enough about it. Thank you, Angry Gamer. Angry Gamer states, don't forget to subscribe to Rainbow Heart TV's YouTube channel. You might want to let people know, honey, that, and yes, I call everyone honey, that, Silent Sniper Girl is also Rainbow Heart TV. And then this is some of the Lipton onion mushroom soup. Just a little itty bitty bitty bit. Not a lot. Ooh, that pumpkin pie cheesecake just smells amazing. That vegan style one. Oof. That smell is driving me nuts, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, now that we got all of our herbs and spices on the inside of the broth now, it's time to stir up the broth. Now this is exactly what I was looking for the perfect broth. It's a nice roux. See? It's clear, but it still smells amazing, and it doesn't smell like it's like something that's like, how to put this? It doesn't smell like it's going to mess up your food. I have been cooking for years, and this is like the first time that I've ever decided to go live with this. So now that we've got our broth slash roux made up, it's time to put this lovely, ooh, beastie right up in here. Right inside the crock pot. We get some water. You gotta remember to stay hydrated. Thank you, Angry Gamer. Time to get this open. Thank you, Dark. I am actually in my element to the fullest extent. I love cooking. I've been cooking for years. It's just, this is the first time that I decided to ever go live with it. Whew. Trying to get the bird out. Eep. 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 Ooh, okay, yeah, it's starting to piddle on the table. And you, I think you. Ugh. I'm gonna need to freaking get the lid off. Ouch. Okay. Switch it down. Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be taking bleach to the table again. I did it before, and I'm gonna have to do it again. Ouch. Ugh. Gross. Usually I don't touch Naked Bird. I really don't. But it's like really difficult to not touch Naked Bird when there's other crap in here. Come on out. Yuck. Oh, I'd be wearing gloves. Ooh. Eek. I do not know why they do that with these birds. Fucking, excuse me, freaking put stuff like gravy and gizzards and giblets and crap like that in here. It's gross. Okay, it's just gross. Alright, let's put you in. Let's get you out. Then put you in. Ooh, easy, 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 easy. Oh, 15 pounds, my ears. Whew. A moment. I can get up here. This is better done somewhat standing. Ooh. Yeah, because that did not just happen with all the flooding out. It's fine. And just do this. And it looks like I'm going to have to kind of do something else here. Yeah, I'm going to have to readjust this one so that way I can actually make the bird fit. Ooh. Oh, no, wait, now I remember how I did that last time. Okay, I remember how I did it last time, everybody. Give me a moment, though. I need to wash my hands. This is nasty. I'm gonna have to get a cup or something though, because the broth was way too much. There's too much broth. I will, however, do it up like this first. It's such a waste having to dump out some of the broth here. But what are you gonna do? Two large scoopfuls should be more than enough. All right. Okay, so that apparently is not what I did last time. I think I found one of the other problems. Ew, 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 ew. Not looking at it, 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 not looking at it. Ew. Yes, I'm enjoying the cooking part. I'm trying to think quickly on my feet here. If I'm gonna do up what I'm gonna do up, then I'm not gonna be able to use my crock pot like I was originally hoping to do. Specifically speaking, because of the fact of the matter, I did not realize that the bird was like this big. I thought that the bird was actually a bit smaller, so that's a smidge bit of a my bad. I think I've got like a roaster around here somewhere, but I'm gonna end up having to wait until after the vegan pumpkin pie cheesecake finishes cooking, because then once that's done cooking, I could take it out of my confectioner's oven, and I will end up on a very, extremely, very low heat. Slow roast cook the turkey for a grand total of 24 hours. Yes, Angry Gamer, that's not the part that's actually worrisome. The part that's worrisome is actually being able to get the rest of this done up. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up seeing if I have a roaster. If I got a roaster, then I'm going to put the bird in there and then freaking cook it on low in my confectioner's oven for 24 hours and then go from there. And then just call it good, basically. So much for the crock pot part. Hang on, let me see if I actually have a roaster in here. No, there is not one in there. I have one somewhere, it's just where I do not know offhand. So once I find said roaster, I will end up putting the bird inside of my confectioner's oven. So I'm gonna basically call it good for now. I thank you all for coming to the Golden Gourmet Cooking Hour. I do apologize that it wasn't the full, like, usual 2.5 hours that I would normally do when it comes to a stream. I wanted to do, like, you know, this particular part, but unfortunately, when it came time to doing up the turkey, I could have swore that the bird was still small enough to actually be able to fit inside of my crock pot. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to move the broth inside of the roaster as well. So, yeah. Well, I apologize, Angry Gamer. No, I did not realize that you were doing SpongeBob. I was basically trying to stay focused on this, and I do apologize with that. But yes, this has been Silent Sniper Girl / Rainbow Heart TV. If you liked all of my cooking stuff and would like to see more of it, stay tuned for part 2. I'm going to be getting up early to actually get the rest of this done up. Don't forget to hit that smash that like and subscribe button for more updated content. Don't forget to turn on your notifications to know when it's up. And that's basically for YouTube on here. If you decide to, follow me. Thank you. Oh, but before I fully do go, I almost forgot. Are there any questions as to anything that I made today? Like, anybody? Did I like any part better than any of the others? I guess I could straight up state that my favorite part would be me making the vegan pumpkin pie cheesecake. It was something new that I've never made before. And I have not made any form of cheesecake since I was in high school. Would I be willing to do more cooking streams besides part 2 for tomorrow? I would be willing to do up more cooking content, yes. I actually was thinking about fully doing this up like on Fridays. And I'm going to, starting in December, I'm going to be doing up like, little December treats, and then towards the end of the month / year in December, I'm going to be doing up a special little holiday / New Year treat that is going to ring out the new year and bring in the new. Well, then I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Would I do a cake for the summer or the spring? Yeah, I could do a cake for the spring. Not really the summer, because the summer is like really, really gnarly down here. It is way too hot to cook. Like, hardcore cook. So, the summer is probably going to be my hiatus, unless if the place where I'm going to be moving into is going to end up being, a over-the-top cool environment, and then I won't have to worry about it. Then I could still keep on doing up the cooking. Free cake, no cake, no cake. Free cake, no cake, no cake. Oh no, trust me. If you were where I was, if you were where I am at currently right now, yes, you probably would be. Um, that's actually a good question. Now, do you mean during the stream, or do you mean just in general? Oh, okay. So then, a dish that I enjoy making the most, that I'm the most passionate about. Oof, that's a tough one. That is a real tough one. That is actually a very good question. Shoot. Um, well, if I were to actually straight up state a particular dish, and it's a dish that I have not made, uh, since Pokemon had first came out. When Pokemon had first came out, and Pokemon the first movie was out and about, I actually watched Brock making this little stew, and I'm like, now I wonder what that stew would end up tasting like. So I kind of made like my own version, like a replica of that particular dish, and I made that when I was, gosh, either a preteen, teenager, or even as an adult. No, not an adult. It was either preteen or teenager. I had ended up making that. Oof. When was that? I think that was like roughly around when I was in high school, actually, when that dish, I recreated that dish. A little Pokemon stew that Brock had made. I don't think you'd be burnt that bad, especially if you wore sunblock. Anyway, are there any other questions? No, it really, really does look the bomb. There would actually be cake when I made a cake in the spring. Ooh, that was a real good one. There's a lot of famous chefs that I would love to do a collab with. But if I had to actually say one in particular up at the tippity top, it would be Guy Fieri. He's got like the exact same energy as my older brother. Well, one of my older brothers. That's why I was able to vibe off of him when I actually watched his show on the Food Network. In technicality, it would be free, wouldn't it? Well, thank you, Dark. I greatly appreciate that. Are there any other questions? Because I'm taking like whatever questions I can get for the time being until, you know, I end up deciding to full blown wrap this up. I should wrap it up soon though. You know what? I'm going to straight up state this. I have enough time for 2 more questions. 2 more. Because I really need to get that roaster. Is it an idea or a question that you have? Because I stated that I only have enough time for 2 more questions. Ooh, you would have to ask that. There's way too many types of food that I love a lot. Hmm. Oh, that's actually way too tough to pick just one, because there's a lot that I love. Like, and it's because I have a lot of memories attached to a bunch of the foods that I love as my favorites. So, just basically whatever I decide to cook, or back when I was younger, when my grandma used to cook for me. She used to make this one chicken noodle soup whenever I would get sick, and it was like one of my favorite dishes in the world that she would make. I have no idea what it was about that chicken noodle soup, but it was magic. I swear to you, it was magic. Yes, they are. And okay, so this is the last question here that Angry Gamer just asked. If I did a collaboration, could you be the collaboration channel? You mean if I did a collaboration with someone, would I ask you to collaborate with me? Okay. So the answer to that would be yes. You know, if I was able to do a collaboration with anybody, I would, you know, want to do a collaboration with you. Yes, I would want to do a collaboration with anybody that wants to do a collab with me. I mean, that's how that's how streamers and gamers and other people who do up a bunch of stuff end up growing. That's how they grow. That's how they mature. That's how they get, excuse me, forward in life. Oof, pardon me. So the answer to that would be yes. I would end up doing a collaboration with you if you were up for it. Yes, like Ninja and Mr. Beast would be a collab. And, you know, if there was ever a remote possibility that Ninja or Mr. Beast were actually interested in actually doing a cooking collab with me, or possibly any other type of collab, let's go for it. And that's only if they want to. But yes, that was all the time that I have for the questions. I'm going to wrap this up now, and I'm going to go get that roaster, because I do believe the vegan pumpkin pie cheesecake is just about done cooking, and once that's done cooking, I need to get this bird in there quick. So, yeah, I gotta go. Thank you for watching my stream. I appreciate everybody who followed me. I appreciate everybody who showed me love and asked me questions. I appreciate, you know, the fun rants and everything and so on and so forth that we all ended up doing up and so on and so forth. So, much love to you all. Thank you for your time. Stay safe, comfortable, and hydrated. Know that you're always loved. Remember to feed your sheep. And remember to be kind to each other, dang it. Seriously, be kind. We don't need any more people being ugly to each other. I'm tired of it. I literally am tired of it. See ya.